Hey guys, so today our group will talk about something that's super important, especially if you dream of working abroad. Work culture differences between Indonesia and several countries around the world. As someone who's interested in becoming a tech consultant in China, I was really curious about what it's like to work there and how it compares to what we experience here in Indonesia. So let's start with what we already know. In Indonesia, working here is usually more chill, right? The deadlines are important, but there's some flexibility. People value relationship like seriously. Having a good connection with your coworkers really matters. And when we talk to our boss, we're polite and indirect, like maybe we could consider instead of just saying this is wrong. Also, religious and culture shape our work hours a lot. Like everything kinda slow down during Ramadan or on a big religious holiday. And yeah, we care about harmony. No drama at the office, please. Now, China is a different story. It's fast paced, competitive, and super focused on results. There's something called the 996 schedule. It means people work from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. That would be crazy here, right? Efficiency and productivity are a big deal, and they're very serious about being on time. The system is super hierarchical too, but promotions are mostly based on performance, not just how long you've worked. But hey, it's not all that different. Both cultures value loyalty to the company, teamwork, and respect for authority. Also, networking after hours like business dinner or casual meetups is common in both. So that's a quick look at how work culture in China compares to Indonesia. Honestly, it sounds intense but also really exciting if you love challenges. Understanding these differences can really help us adapt better, especially if we plan to work internationally someday. But that's just my view on Indonesia and China. I'm really curious to hear what you all think about the work cultures in your countries. Maybe you found some similarity or differences that are even more interesting or surprising. Let's share and discuss together.
Video was really interesting. I totally agree about the work culture in Indonesia being more flexible and focused on human relationships. But when it got to the part about China, honestly, I was pretty shocked by the 996 schedule. That's crazy. 12 hours of work, 6 days a week.
That's really interesting. I can actually imagine myself working in Japan. Sure, the working hours are long, but they have a very disciplined and well structured work culture. What I like is that even though the system is very hierarchical, this decision are made collectively, so you still feel involved. But yeah, their communication style is also indirect, like in Indonesia. So you have to be careful with how you say things.
Oh, Rini, seems like you have a strong reasons, yeah. Personally, I really want to work in Canada because the culture there sounds familiar with Indonesia.
I like to talk about the similar between Japan and Indonesia. But country high value respect for superior and seniority. Their work culture emphasizes teamwork, politeness, and strong work ethic. Communication that to be indirect to avoid conflict as many maintaining harmony within in team in with team is confidence very important.
Our culture in Indonesia and Canada share some similarities too, but value good relationships at work, where being polite and respectful is important. Teamwork is also a key part of how people work in both countries. While Indonesia tends to be more hierarchical. Both cultures still respect authority and expect leaders to be fair and approachable. In recent years, there has been growing awareness of the importance of work-life balance in both places. Additionally, workers in Indonesia and Canada are becoming more adaptable to change, like using digital tools and working remotely.
Yeah, so the point is, if we want to work abroad, we have to understand the work culture and be ready to adapt. Because working hard is not enough. We also need to know how things work here.
Agree. Hopefully, all of us can achieve our dream of working in our dream countries. Amen. All right, that's all, everyone. That wraps up our discussion about our dream of working abroad and the difference in work culture between Indonesia and other countries around the world. In the end, no matter where we work, adaptation is the key. See you!